Hey everyone, it is Monday morning, September 21st, and I just wanted to send you a quick email or video to let you know or to remind you of an upcoming series that we have titled Lifekeys, and it's taken from this book. This is what the book looks like. It looks backwards on your screen. I apologize for that. Technology is not one of my strengths, and so I'm doing the best I can here, but at least you can see how the book looks. And what does this book cover? Basically, it's exactly what it says here. Discover who you are. And this is really about, this book really helps you dig down and begin to put together in simple concepts how God has wired you. How has He built you for ministry? What are the strengths He has given you? What has He called you to do for His kingdom with Him? And so that's one of the things that is really awesome about this book. And this book also comes with a workbook. Now, I would invite you to buy both of these on Amazon. You can find them both. Here it is again. It's by Jane Kais, and it's called Lifekeys. Okay, David Stark, Sandra Krebs-Hirsch. So you can look this up on Amazon, and I would suggest once again for you to get the workbook as well. The workbook is extremely important, and it's absolute gold for this process, okay? So we're going to do a whole series built out of this. Now, if you decide you don't want to buy the book and you don't want to buy the workbook and you just want to come on Sundays and listen to the sermons, is that going to be enough? Yes, it will be enough. I'm going to give a biblical basis for the themes that this book talks about. However, I'm not going to drill down into the deep nuts and bolts of this. I want you to buy the book. I want you to really jump into this with both feet, okay? So I will be going into the biblical basis more so. They will be digging down and drilling down deep, okay? And there's one other book I want to show you, and this is a book that you don't necessarily need for the series, but it will be helpful, especially, I believe, in weeks, week one, I think, will be pretty good, or week two is probably when it will happen. So I'll give you more information on this, but this book is a really short read, and it has you take a test. It helps you really define your strengths, and then it gives you concrete suggestions on how to develop those strengths and go deeper with them. So this is another book that I would strongly consider that you go ahead and buy online. So it is a little bit of an investment. You're probably going to spend, I don't know, $30-40 for all of that material, but you might find it cheaper than that. But it's worth it, and it'll create a much more robust experience for you. Now, one other thing I want to say here is that we have some small groups that are meeting, and one thing is I would like to do is if any of you are interested in building a small group that can walk with this particular series and just doing a small group like this, you can do it on Zoom, you can do it in a home group or whatever. Let us know, and because if there's a few of you who are interested, we might be able to build something like that with you, okay? And this is really great material to go through together as a group, all right? It's really outstanding for that. And why are we doing this? Well, this year we have been building up. This has been the question, right? The mission of the minister has been the theme this year. And everything we've done has been building up to this series, okay? This series in Lifekeys, everything we've done. So our dream, my dream and my hope for all of us is that 80% of us, of 80% of our church membership by the end of this series will have a concise kingdom statement that they've written, and they're beginning to look towards how they can get involved in building God's kingdom based on who God has wired them to be. And this book and the workbook are going to help do that. And so once again, I just want to invite you to consider doing this with us. Consider jumping in with both feet, getting involved. I did this purpose statement about 20 years ago, and I found the workbook recently. I'm sorry I didn't have it with me today, but I found it recently. I looked at it and realized I'm still living that statement that I wrote 20 years ago. I haven't departed from it. And it was really cool to see that. It just kind of gave me purpose, it gave me direction, and it set me on a course. and I'm hoping that it will do the same. This series will do the same for all of you. So please consider getting those books. The series begins on October 11th, Sunday, October 11th. And so be looking forward to that. Thank you. For those of you who were there last night, it was so great to see all of you. For those of you who joined us online last night, thank you. And we're looking forward to more Sunday nights together. And may God bless you. Have a great week, everyone.